Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Speakeasy, sophisticated sports talk with two of the best in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, after a great first weekend of NFL football, it is time I introduce you to the man that made this entire thing happen. He's sitting over there in a tan suit. I don't know if that's tan. They don't even make colors like that around where I'm from. It's ridiculous. The glasses may or may not be prescription, but the man wearing them is as real as they come. I'm talking about
my dog,
Big E,
my dog,
Emmanuel Acho.
Hey, look, I snuck a couple extra dollars in his check after yesterday's intro on Shady. I had to sneak a couple extra dollars in Care Bear's check to get right.
For sure. You thought that one was good? It's about to get way better, okay? Mr. All Decade. The shiftiest. The best. Just point blank, period. A straight up dog out there on the football field. Right, 200 yards on your head top, and he's going to tell you about it afterwards as well. He conquered it on the football field. He conquered it on television. He's conquering it right now in the Speakeasy. I'm talking about 2-5. LeSean. McCoy in the building.
That's right. Hey, dinner on me. All right, dinner on me.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Care Bear, what's on the menu for the night, bro? We just saw an epic clash of young quarterbacks. What's on the menu?
We did. We just saw an epic clash of these young quarterbacks. It was an amazing game. A comeback victory for the Vikings as they defeat the Bears 27-24. Yeah. The question for you guys
Talk to me.
How impressed were you with J.J. McCarthy?
Sheesh.
What a debut.
What a debut. I'm going to say this. 10 out of 10 impressed by J.J. McCarthy, not because he didn't have some ugly plays, not because he didn't have some bad plays. That's going to happen in your first NFL start. But think about how he overcame them. Y'all got to remember, score was 17-6 at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Bears missed a field goal. J.J. McCarthy, I believe he goes 9 plays, touchdown. Next drive, 6 plays, touchdown. Next drive, I think it was 5 plays, touchdown. Vikings go touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Close out that game with 21 straight points on 3 consecutive drives prior to that last drive of the game. J.J. McCarthy, he dealt with what you always have to deal with as a young player. Turnovers, bad plays, bad decisions, but he didn't let it hold him down. Me, J.J. McCarthy, he proved to me he's the future of this Vikings team. He proved he can weather the storm. He proved he's not worried about making mistakes that all rookies going to make. Shady, 10 out of 10 impressed for me.
Yeah, I ain't going to lie, man. Tonight he was MVP.
Yeah.
For a lot of different reasons. First of all, people forget that this is really his first game actually starting and actually playing. And on top of that, he didn't have no preseason for real.
Yep.
Right? So as I watch the game go on, a rookie's going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Everything's happening so fast. It's your first game.
Yep.
And he hit adversity. He hit adversity. But what did he do? He ain't stopped. He kept going.
Yeah.
I said, bruh got dog in him.
Yeah.
And if Harbaugh said it, I believe in Harbaugh did say about him. He came when he fought back, man. Even with the turnover, the pick 6, he ain't wavered. He ain't ducked. He went through the smoke. I played with a young quarterback. I won't say his name because that's my boy. His first start, he threw 1 pick.
Yeah.
He threw 2 picks.
What did he do next?
He threw 3 picks.
What did he do next?
He threw 4 picks.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. He threw 5 picks in his first start. But when I seen his eyes after like the second, third, I said, yo, he's not that he's done, but for this game, he's finished.
Yeah.
Right? But I watched JJ bounce back, and that's how you come as a champion. So I love what I see from him. And the champion, he won in Michigan.
Here's my thing, bro, is oftentimes in football, we care a little bit too much about how much arm talent does he have, right? There was a conversation recently about these different great quarterbacks of all time not being the most talented. Who cares? JJ showed us the best ability tonight's game. Resilience. He showed us the best ability in tonight's game. A short-term memory. To be a successful quarterback, a successful player in the NFL, you can't let one play beat you twice.
Nope.
He threw a pick 6 to a backup Bears cornerback. I get it. Don't matter. He won the game. He threw a pick 6, Nashawn Wright. Don't matter. Went down the next drive, touchdown, next drive, touchdown, next drive, touchdown. So the most impressive thing that J.J. McCarthy showed me, he has that leadership. Y'all know how difficult it has to be when Justin Jefferson on the sideline and he's looking at you like, bruh, you just threw a pick 6 trying to hit me. Then the next drive, you throw a post to him, perfect ball. You stand in the pocket as the pocket is collapsing at your feet, and you throw a dart. Like, to me, that's maturation that you can't measure at the combine. That's maturation you can't measure on a 40. You can't measure on a vertical. J.J. McCarthy showed us stuff tonight, man.
Yeah, and I think his biggest thing is heart, right? He got dog in him.
Yeah.
A lot of quarterbacks don't really have that. You got some guys that got great arms, can read the coverage very well.
Yeah.
But when stuff get hard, right? Pause. When the game gets tough.
Yeah, that's
when the game gets tough.
Hold on. He got a drink on that one?
Yeah,
You might have to drink on that one, bro.
You might have to drink. He said no problem.
You might have to.
Yeah, that
You
was
might have
crazy.
to drink on that one.
Yeah, that was
That's
wild.
the
That was-
capital.
That was crazy, yeah.
Yeah, amen to that.
Stop getting too hard on him out here.
Yeah, pause that.
Like I was
Continue.
saying, though, I mean, a lot of quarterbacks, when the game gets tough,
There it is.
sometimes they can't, bounce back.
Yeah.
But he bounced back. So I love to see what he looks like in the middle of the season, though, because if this is his floor, he's only gonna
that's
get better.
a great
though.
point.
And I got one more question
a
before we
great
move
point.
this needle.
Uh-oh.
I truly think that the most talented quarterback out of all of them in this draft class is Caleb Williams. I'm not sure if he's the best one. And he's number one pick overall. And I'm gonna ask you this: out of all these quarterbacks, six quarterbacks in that draft class,
Yeah.
first round, where would you rank him at?
Right now, Caleb's pulling up the rear. He has to be.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it right now, Jaden Daniels, obviously number one. Bo Nix made the playoffs last year. Number two, Michael Penix showed a lot of great promise last year at the end of the season, or if you want to say Drake May, that's fine as well. Then J.J. McCarthy is too early. I'm not going to sit here and say, J.J. McCarthy's the best in the class.
He just beat him, though.
He did. And he outplayed him. And he
And it's
outplayed
my
him.
first game starting, though.
Yeah. Hey, look, Vikings
Yo.
got him one. Especially, here's the last thing I'm going to say on this. The best teams have phenomenal coach-quarterback combinations. Best teams. Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid. Right now, Sirianni, Jalen Hurts. And then back in the day, Belichick, Tom Brady. You have Drew Brees, Sean Payton. The best teams have great coaching quarterback combinations. And this combination of Kevin O'Connell, knowing J.J. McCarthy's strengths and weaknesses, Shady and I were sitting here watching. Kevin O'Connell ain't called a zone read all day.
Yeah, that was nice.
He
Yeah,
ain't called a zone read all day.
He does it to
You're
win the
up
game.
by 3, about 5 minutes left in the game. Game is on the line. Whole game is in the balance. And right then you realize, wait a second, my quarterback got legs. My quarterback can run. I'm going to run a quick zone read. The Bears defense has no idea it's coming, and J.J. McCarthy takes it to the house. After the Kevin O'Connell calls, J.J. throws that interception, O'Connell says, you know what? Let me dial it back. Quick game. Let me get my quarterback some confidence. Quick game. Then you come out there and you call a phenomenal pass to Aaron Jones on linebacker one-on-one. Easy for J.J. McCarthy to read. Like, the combo between O'Connell and J.J. McCarthy should have Vikings fans incredibly excited, Joe.
Yeah, no, the Vikings did look incredible in that second half. People were saying in the chat, be honest with them, Care Bear. The Vikings won this game in the fourth quarter. They scored 21 points in the fourth quarter of this game. And to be fair, a lot of guys in the comments were saying Caleb Williams looked amazing in the first half and the second half. What happened? I think the Vikings started looking like the Vikings that we know they are in that second half of that football game. So you saw Brian Flores' defense started making plays on offense. KOC started making incredible play calls as well later on in that game. The question for you guys is, though, moving forward, you know, where do you see the Vikings at this season? They do have a young quarterback. They do have, you know, a lot to. They seem to have a lot to work on in that first half.
Yeah.
Can they be a real contender for this division?
Hell yes. I mean, if y'all trust Kevin O'Connell like I trust Kevin O'Connell, I spent time with Kevin O'Connell off the football field. He went to Mark Sanchez's wedding. I was there too in Mexico a couple years back. Phenomenal human being. Phenomenal galvanizer of men. Knowing Kevin O'Connell like I know him in the brief time we spent together, I trust him. J.J. McCarthy is a champion, at least at the collegiate level, so I trust him as a leader of men, as a galvanizer.
Yeah.
And Justin Jefferson's a top 3 wide receiver in football, if not the best wide receiver in football. And then Brian Flores, to me, is the best defensive coordinator in football. So if you're the Vikings, you have a top 2 defensive mind in football. You have a top 5 offensive mind in football. You have a quarterback with championship pedigree. And you have a defense that's incredibly hungry, incredibly ferocious, and there are no egos out there. So if you're the Vikings, you're set up for success, not just this year, but for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I agree with that. I will say this, though. I mean, their division's not that good, to be honest. You got the Bears, who you just beat. Green Bay's going to be
We
really
said they
good.
were one of the best divisions in football. Back
Nah,
then.
but, well, okay, eye test, right? I mean, you still believe that? All right. We just watched what the Lions look like without Ben Johnson.
Yeah, that's a good
I
point.
can't wait to bet against them next week.
That's a really good point.
Okay, so Lions is not that good, obviously. The Bears they're just being the Bears, which just, you know how that works. And then the Packers is good. Other than the Packers, who else they got somebody to compete with?
That's fair.
I will say the Vikings, they're going to get better. If you watch the way they ran the ball in the second half, and now JJ can start play action, getting the ball deep. And JJ never drops the ball, and he dropped 2 passes.
Yeah,
he
Justin
normally
Jefferson.
catches.
Yep.
So I like what I see for the Vikings. The defense got to stay solid like they are, and I think with Florida, they'll be good. So
On the flip side, we
We'll
have to
see,
talk
man.
about the quarterback for the Bears. Caleb Williams looked amazing in the first half. Second half, started missing a lot of open wide receivers. It seemed kind of shaky as well. They had 6 straight drives, ending punts.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of
Bro,
Caleb's
wait, let me
performance?
say this real quick about
Talk
Caleb
about
Williams. I think Caleb Williams is super athletic and God-gifted talent.
Yeah.
If you really watch him, he looks super fast. Like, you could tell that he's been coaching his head. Yo, Ben probably told him, hey, if it's not there, get out of there.
Yeah.
Don't hold the ball, check it down, because he was doing that early in the game. But I don't think he can read.
What you mean? Hold on. What you mean?
Be honest.
Like books?
Well, he probably read a book.
he definitely read.
He probably read a book. I know. I'm talking about coverages. I remember when I first seen him play at USC, they played Colorado. We went to the game.
Yep.
And I'm like, man, he looks phenomenal, but he's holding the ball so long. Maybe that's his college, right? We get to the pros last year, he's holding the ball extremely long. Okay, all right, cool. Maybe it's his first year. On the watch him this year, he's not reading the defense. He's holding it, and it looks he's looking around to see who's open instead of reading and dissecting the defense. He's not doing that. And then he's scrambling around. Like, when you start doing that too much, you're not really reading the coverages.
Yeah.
And then fast forward even to that, every pass that he really had, someone he was missing was wide open misses.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just don't think, I don't know, man. When I watch him, I think he's phenomenal talent, but I don't think he can read that well.
I'm going to say something. I don't want it to be offensive, but it's probably going to come out as offensive. The second half with Caleb Williams reminded me of a string puppet when the string gets cut. Caleb Williams started the game 10 for 10. Ben Johnson, he got Caleb on a string. Hey, Caleb, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this.
First 15.
Bears marched down the field. Like Shady just said, first 15. If you were a team on offense, your first 15 plays are relatively scripted. You've rehearsed all those plays. Chicago Bears scored an opening drive touchdown. They didn't do that all of last season. That's because you had the puppet on the string. But the rest of the game after the string got cut and Caleb Williams is on his own, now we finished the game 11 of 25. So you start the game 10 for 10, but after Brian Flores and that defense cuts that string and Caleb Williams, it's just you on your own, how the puppet looked then. And I don't mean puppet in a disrespectful or defamatory type of way. I'm simply saying when Caleb had to perform outside of the first 15, it wasn't good enough. First 15 plays scripted by Ben Johnson, 10 out of 10, literally and figuratively. Caleb Williams literally a 10 out of 10. But after them first 15 plays, he was 10 of 25, if I'm not mistaken, passing, and the offense completely sputtered and didn't score another touchdown, I think, until later in the game. So I'm a little concerned for that reason.
And my thing with him reading the coverage is like simple things. They in the cover two, they hit him with a corner route. Like, I'm looking at, what are you looking at? Yeah. It's like he's so delayed. Guys are sitting wide open for 2-3 seconds, and he's waiting to get the ball. And I'm thinking, like, what are you looking at? Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, I think he can get better. It's only his second year, so I'm not panicking. But I will say, the same question marks I did have in college.
Why you not panicking, 2-5? Last year, you spent all last year, we was doing another show together on the network. I'm not worried about Caleb. He a rookie. Yeah. He's not a rookie no more, big dog.
Yeah, but he's number one pick overall, though, right? And when you're number one pick overall, they're gonna take their time with you. They're gonna be real patient. I watch how when you're number one pick, the team forms around you, right? They go out there and get a head coach that's an offensive genius just for you. Yeah. They go out there and get certain running backs just for you. They go out there and revamp the whole offensive line just for you. Yeah. They go get wide receivers just for you. They draft first rounders just for you because you're the number one pick. Fair. So I think if he doesn't, he's going to do solid this year. You can tell he's scrambling well. He's making some plays out the pocket. But I think by his third year, we're going to tell, okay, are you really here to...
But 2-5, so you telling Bears fans they got to wait a whole nother year.
I mean, God. My man. They've been waiting around to 85.
They've been waiting another one. They can really wait another one. They've been waiting for a long time.
Hey, go get a drink at the game and have a good time this year.
Kieran, here's what don't make sense to me, though. And viewers at home, this is what don't make sense to me. In a world where Jaden Daniels walks into the NFL and wins 2 playoff games, Bo Nix walks into the NFL and wins a playoff game. Michael Penix walks into the NFL. I get Kirk Cousins started 7 for 7. But if Michael Penix and the Falcons win the last game last season, I believe they're in the playoffs. In a world where all these rookie quarterbacks are walking into the NFL 2-5 and winning instantly, how are you going to give Caleb another year, like, I need dubs now, bro.
It's game 1 of year 2, though, Acho. Like, it's now, it's another play caller for him. It's Ben Johnson's debut. I mean, you have to give him a little bit of leeway. And honestly, he looked way more promising in that first half than most of the season that we saw last year.
But we've seen flashes from Caleb before, bruh.
Yeah.
We've seen Shady and I saw flashes at SC. And again, I believe Caleb Williams, the most talented college quarterback I have seen in my life. So trust me when I say I'm a fan of Caleb Williams, I'm a fan of Caleb Williams. But like, we saw good plays. We've seen good plays before. He made about 5 special plays today.
But you've seen talented plays. I can name a lot of quarterbacks that was really, really talented in college. Yeah. That got to the league and couldn't process nothing. Yeah. We can name a lot of them. Yeah. Okay? And I feel like he's in that category because he looks better. You could tell Ben Johnson been with him, helping him out. But still, it's still not clicking. Like certain things they're giving him, it's not hitting it. I don't know. Hopefully they get the running game going that helps him out, but he got to tighten up a little bit.
Yeah, Adam Beckett in the live chat made some good points. He said there's quarterbacks that read coverages, and then there's quarterbacks that know how to mend coverages or adjust the coverages or play off of them as well. So I can agree. Also, the chat is just straight up hating on Caleb right now. Straight up hating on Caleb's trash. He's too emotional. He's not good. I'm seeing all of it. The Caleb hatred. Caleb washed in game 1 of year 2.
But here, let me say this before we move on.
Watch this crazy.
But let me say this. If you can't beat the Minnesota Vikings in J.J. McCarthy's first start ever, who can you beat?
At home.
Like, if you can't beat the Vikings in J.J.'s first start ever and you get a pick 6, so the Bears, the Vikings gifted you 7 points. Yeah. Like, Caleb, because remember, y'all, remember, Mufasa. Remember the Bears defense kept them in games and won games for him last year.
And such teams, you're right.
Last year.
You're right.
Like, you can't have them doing this all over again, bro.
Yeah.
Not Kieran, I can't sit here and watch a whole nother year of Bears defense.
I will say, though, they won't be trash this year just because I think that the defense will be solid, and he's scrambling a lot. When you scrambling a lot, and he's really good at off script, right? Finding guys on the sideline, throwing, sidearm pass. He's going to do all that. So he's going to have a chance to keep the game alive, right? Because he can scramble. But overall, I mean, I ain't.
Yeah.
Care Bear, make sure you're checking the FaceTime, bro.
The chat, Speak Beats dropped an absolute banger in the chat.
What Speak Beats say?
He said, "Why wait? Jaden Daniels took a 4-12 team to the NFC Championship first year coordinator."
Talk about it.
I agree.
I agree.
And he wasn't the number 1 pick of that draft too. So you got to give him credit in that way.
As you checking the YouTubes, Kieran, make sure you checking the FaceTimes, bro. Make sure you're on top of things. We got a surprise guest for today's show. Y'all have been dropping too many names in the chats. Oh, we want to see this person. We want to see that person. Just make sure y'all know we listening when y'all talking. Make sure y'all know when y'all speaking, we out here listening, man.
Wait, hold up. Dang, that's how the chat talking?
Yeah, no, the chat's talking crazy. We also just got our second sports chat of the night from another sports rant. He dropped the first one. He came back and dropped another one. Super chat.
We got
baby.
a super chat.
Super chat.
We got a super chat.
Our first super chatter ever. Another sports rant. He said, LeBron James. And then the next one he said, how does this affect LeBron's legacy, though? Do we know?
Don't you ever ask me a LeBron question in the middle of a Monday Night Football dialogue ever again.
I'm sorry.
Ever again. Don't you ever do that ever again.
Our glorious King's presence has been felt everywhere.
Yo, my man. Come on, my man. That was silly.
That's a fine. That's a fine. Bring out the
man.
glass.
Bring me up, man. I was excited LeBron just got mentioned.
Yeah, get excited with this shot.
That's what he wants.
Get excited with this shot, homie.
No, but I wanted to ask you guys, though.
Big boy get a big shot.
You know what I do. I wanted to ask you guys, though. This is Ben Johnson's.
Let me stop.
What's going on, man? This was Ben Johnson's coaching debut, his head coaching debut at the NFL level. What did you guys make of his team and what they looked like today? I mean, there was glimpses even later in the game. That play to score right before the 2 minutes was amazing.
That was nice.
I was impressed. I was impressed by Ben Johnson. If I'm thinking about it like this, Caleb didn't take any atrocious sacks. And that was the primary thing we had to think about. He didn't take any atrocious sacks that were on the scheme.
Right.
He took some bad sacks, but he didn't take any atrocious sacks like last year where it's like, yo, what are y'all doing? What are we looking at? What is going on here? I do wish that strategically the Bears had made some better decisions. That comes from coaching. After you score that touchdown, if I'm not mistaken, don't kick it into the end zone and let the Vikings run it back and then get past the 2-minute warning. Kick it out of bounds, get the ball at the 40, and then you still have that 2-minute warning plus your 1 timeout left. So Ben Johnson showed one rookie head coaching moment, but not in totality.
I thought he did good, though. You could tell he's been in Caleb Williams' ear, though, right? Yeah. Don't take no sacks you don't need to take.
Yeah.
Get the ball out quick. Get some completions, right? Don't stay in the pocket. Don't hold that ball. I like what he said. And then scramble. Get out of there and scramble a little bit.
Get out of there.
I ain't gonna lie. Caleb looked kind of fast, though, dog.
He
might can't read no coverages, but bro can run.
He must have been hitting them track workouts in the offseason because that was the fastest I've ever seen Caleb. He looked like Kyler Murray out there. He looked like a bigger version of Kyler Murray out there.
Whoa. He a little taller than him, don't you think?
Yeah, like a little bit bigger.
Hey, and he dropped the boom.
Hello.
It is what it is. Ach, you mentioned earlier that the chat was begging us for the presence of someone. It
Who
seemed
that?
like someone was missing.
Who that?
You know what I mean? You also teased that we had a special guest tonight.
special guest,
so
something.
might as well go ahead and bring in
Who that?
the man himself.
Who that?
Bringing the hoodie to the football field.
Who that?
I'm talking Mr. James Jones, baby. Come on in, baby. What's going on, baby?
I see the hardware in the back.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's there every now and then. What's going on, man?
James Jones, what up, baby?
Man, you know, hey, man, I'm trying to live like y'all. That's it, man. But I know I did not just hear y'all praising Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson after they blew that lead. I know I didn't hear that.
No.
I could be tripping, though. I could be tripping.
Wait. Today you're not tripping today, or tonight you're not tripping. You know what I mean? Now, and there ain't nothing up in this thing right here, though, James. Got your name on it down.
Man,
Got your little name on it down, James.
Hey,
Okay. Look, we in the Speakeasy, James. Nah, but real talk. So wait, hold on real quick. Last year's Caleb Williams, right? Just think about it for a second. Caleb Williams. And this year, you don't think he got better at all?
I seen the same dude.
Uh-oh.
I can't.
Oh no, it wasn't no glitch. It was me thinking.
But what about the scrambling?
Caleb Williams, man. I seen flashes. Of, man, this drive, he put it together a little bit. That drive, he put it together a little bit. That drive, what you thinking? You stepping out of bounds, throwing the ball away, taking a 4-yard loss. You missing wide open throws. Them boys is wide open. You missing wide open throws. You getting out of the pocket too early sometimes. Like, I just seen a lot of the same Caleb Williams that I seen last year. I'm not walking out of this game confident as a Bears fan, like, man, the Bears is in for a good season. This offense is off to the right track. I'm not. You had one good drive in the first quarter. Then after that, you couldn't move the ball at all. Your defense get a pick six, put you in a really good situation, and you find a way to lose that game.
So, James, you telling me Bears fans shouldn't be – how should Bears fans feel after the first one? Like, Ben Johnson did some good things. The first 15 plays looked amazing. Marched down the field. Should Bears fans feel better or worse than they felt this morning?
Bears fans should feel worse.
Eesh.
You just lost to a Vikings team, in my humble opinion, that they probably played their worst. You got a young quarterback there on the fly trying to figure things out.
Yep.
The coach trying to figure out what plays to call for him.
Right.
He looked not good in the first half. You know, the defense picked him off, pick six. That's a game the Bears are supposed to win if they trying to take the next step. You lost to a rookie quarterback. And to be honest with you, your rookie quarterback made more plays than your second-year quarterback with a new offensive coordinator.
You preaching.
Than your quarterback did to win the game. He made a touchdown with his legs, and he threw a strike to Justin Jefferson. So I'm not too excited if I'm a Bears fan. When I look at what the Packers got, I look at who the Detroit Lions are, and I look at losing to a Vikings team right now. I mean, how can you say they're not going to finish last? And I know it's just week one, but how can you say they're not going to finish last?
I miss when James dishonest. Because he's right. It ain't the drink talking. This is him. Yo, but you are right, though. You are right. I just think that when I watched Caleb, like he did earlier, and especially early in the game, he was decisive with the ball. I know where I'm going, right away. I just think you grow with that. Ben Johnson's only been there for an offseason, right? And we know how special he is. If you don't believe me, look at the Lions, how they look now without Ben Johnson.
Yep.
So I think they do get better. And the defense plays solid, too. You know, that only helps out a struggling quarterback.
But what do you do? Like, if you Ben Johnson right now, and you like, I done dialed up these plays, and he's missing wide open receivers.
They were wide open.
Wide open.
That's the inaccuracy that we seen last year. So at one point, is it the coach, or are we just talking Caleb?
Wait, I got one for you, though, real quick. Because he was bullcrapping earlier. I need to talk to you. You've been drinking, and you've been honest. It was 6 quarterbacks drafted in the first round last year, correct?
Correct.
Where Caleb Williams stand at? Because we just see him lose to the only quarterback in that draft because hasn't played or started yet. And he didn't have no preseason and beat that boy at his crib.
Well, let's go. So I'm not taking him over Jaden Daniels.
Correct.
As
of right now, as we sit here today, I'm not taking him over Bo Nix.
Yeah.
I'm probably not taking him over Drake May.
I'm not taking him over Penix either.
I like Penix. That might be a wash because I ain't seen a lot of Penix yet. And then you just lost to J.J. McCarthy, man. So who knows what J.J. McCarthy's going to be. So if you had to redraft it, I would say 4th or 5th.
And you the #1 pick overall.
That's crazy.
But he showed us he was the #1 overall pick, a generational talent. That's why it's crazy that we out here still watching him miss wide open throws. It's frustrating. And then some of the throws he did complete, you about to get my dogs hurt out there.
But you know, but real quick, James,
about to get him hurt.
Even in college though, he threw some great balls and he extended plays. And I remember at the game at USC versus Colorado, I said, yo, he looks phenomenal. But yo, is it me or he's always late a lot? But he has a great arm, so you really can't tell.
Yeah.
And there's nothing's on schedule with him. So when I'm watching, I'm saying, yo, he don't read well because nothing's on schedule. It's really the same dude. He's just super talented.
That's what I see. Hey, Jay, people in the chat, we had a super chatter say, Acho, can we bring James on permanently, bro? We got a super chat.
Come on now.
But Chat went crazy when James
Chat
came
went
in the
crazy
team.
when James came.
James.
Hoodie James is crazy.
Hey, Hoodie James, what's your message to the people, bro? I didn't know how beloved James Jones was. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest.
I knew.
I didn't know. Care Bear, I ain't know. Shady, I ain't know. James, I ain't know. YouTube comments, I'm sorry, I ain't know. James, what's your message to the people, bruh?
My message to the people is, man, hey, y'all just relax. Me and Acho have had some conversations, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy gonna pull up. I don't know how often, but your boy gonna pull up. And I'm gonna be a consistent dude on there, man. Turning the show up, man. Chopping it up with my dog.
Are you pulling up with a cup, though?
Always pulling up with a
He said
cup.
always pulling up with a cup.
I thought y'all really had something in there. What's up?
What's something in there? Hey, the kids, they put the kids to bed.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
My dog, James, I ain't gonna take up too much more of your time, bro. Appreciate you, bro. We gonna see you soon.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey, nice shirt though.
You know what I mean? I knew y'all was suited and booted up there, man, so I had to make a little swag.
That's my guy.
James Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Just so y'all know, we listen to the YouTube comments. Y'all asked for James Jones. We gave y'all James Jones. Let us know who else y'all want, when else y'all want him, and we gonna make sure we deliver. Care Bear, what's the people talking about in the comments, bro?
Man, they are going crazy in the chat. I mean, first of all, we just had a superstar step into the speakeasy. You know what I mean? That was really awesome.
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot of people talk about Caleb. You know, it's still just the Caleb hate. It's Caleb hate train right now.
Yeah.
I think okay. So Christian Hernandez says, I don't know. I think Caleb will relax after this game. And then we had Wesley Matthews come right back after that, say he was trash in college, horrible under pressure, super talented. Yeah, I don't know.
Let me
It's
ask
tough.
y'all this. How long, Shady, till you worry about the fact that Caleb hasn't won at the highest level? I don't think he didn't win when he went to the Pac-12, right? I think he lost the Pac-12 championship game to Utah his first year there. Then the next year he had like a 5-game losing streak. He lost 5 out of 6. Then last year with the Bears, he lost and lost and lost. Obviously, it's just week 1, but now he's starting this season losing again. If you can't win in college, does that concern you? At least for a guy like Caleb Williams, you know, a superstar guy. Does that concern you at all?
Yeah, that's tough, man, because you think about that. Like, the game is to win. You look at guys like the Brock Purdys and the Jalen Hurts. They might not have all the talent that he has, but they win.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the name of the game. But it's hard because he is so talented that you think, you know what, I can fix him. Let me get him. I can fix him. And that's what Ben Johnson did. That's why he probably took that job, because he see how talented Caleb Williams really is.
I think in college football you see a lot of guys that are Superman, and they have to be
Everyone's
Superman.
good in college.
Okay, I don't know. They're not Caleb Williams good in college. They're not Caleb Williams good. But I think of a guy like Vince Young. Love Vince Young. Superman in college, but whenever he got to the NFL level, it's a completely different speed.
Yeah.
You can't just escape, run around the pocket. Now, maybe that's why Caleb got a little faster this year. Maybe we see more superhuman plays. But guys like him, Johnny Manziel, that's just not going to work at the NFL level. The play speed is way faster. Everybody else is adjusting and scheming for you.
Here's what I know. Caleb Williams got about 5-6 games to get it right. And I'm not saying he's going to get benched. Obviously, he's not going to get benched. But there's going to come a point in time where if Ben Johnson can't fix you, and by fix you, I mean 250 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, and a dub. If Ben Johnson can't fix you in the offense, who can? We know just how good Ben Johnson was because did y'all see the Detroit Lions yesterday?
Yes.
Atrocious. So we know Ben Johnson was that good, not overrated, had the number 5 offense, and I believe the number 1 offense in his 3 years with Detroit. So we know how good he is. If Ben Johnson can't fix Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears and get them in the win column, then I don't know who can. Caleb got about 5-6 games to get it right until Bears fans are like, here we go again.
Damn, man. That's it, 5?
That's it. To me.
Hey, do you think, and I was thinking about this too, man, do you think the reason why people kind of are so tough on him because he's not doing well and he was so highly, like, publicized? Yeah. Or you think it's the way he carries himself with the painted nails and, like, coming off a little
That's
cocky?
a good question.
I was wondering that.
I think it's both. I think Caleb Williams comes off a little too cocky to not be this special. Caleb Williams carries himself like he's Joe Burrow. But Joe Burrow hopped into the league. In his second year, he went to the Super Bowl. Yes, he did. Joe Burrow was 15-0 in college en route to winning a national championship game. Joe Burrow was one of them ones. Meanwhile, Caleb Williams talks and carries himself like he's one of them ones. And talent-wise, he is. But winning-wise, I just don't see it.
Yeah, we just got another super chat.
Super chat, baby!
From a name that I know Shady's going to enjoy. Elite Dak Hater sent a $5 super chat. It said Caleb's greatest career moment so far was coming back to beat Texas against OU, or with OU as a freshman. He hasn't matched that type of performance since. So,
Wait.
Tough. We also got another $5 super chat.
Before we move on, what was his name again?
That was Elite Dak Hater.
That sounds like Shady's burner account.
Hey, man.
That sounds like
I don't know who you are, dog, but hey, I salute you, brother.
Who the other super chatter though? We got to show love.
The other super chat was Alpha. He asked about the Browns hypothetically losing. Essentially, he was asking if they were going to try to get Denzel Ward out of there the same way that the Eagles.
Alpha, we gonna address the Browns later, but shout out to the super chat.
We don't talk about the Browns. We talk about Shador.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what's popping on Twitter, bro. What's popping on Twitter?
What we got?
What's popping on Twitter and the general consensus after week 1 with the 49ers, the most injured team I can remember in NFL history over the past couple of seasons.
They hurt again?
Is Brock Purdy injured again, and he's uncertain for Sunday night's game to go along with a George Kittle injury that they just had to experience this past weekend. The 49ers look so unbelievably promising every year until the injury bug hits them. If they don't get those injuries, they
Niners gonna leave me to be a heavy drinker. That's what the Niners gonna do to me, bruh. I'm not worried about the Niners because they know how to win without all their guys. I'm more worried about the George Kittle injury. Brock Purdy's gonna play. He's gonna play. George Kittle being out with the hamstring, I'm a little bit worried about that. But George Kittle didn't play that game. Juwan Jennings didn't play that game. And the Niners still won. But, to me, what's the strength coach doing over there? What's the strength coach doing in the Bay? What's the nutritionist doing in the Bay? How come everybody's always hurt, bro?
Yeah, that's a great question.
You stay in the Bay for some reason. I don't know why, but I want to ask you, what you mean that they win games with not all their guys?
They just beat the Seahawks. With Kittle hurt, with Juwan Jennings hurt.
Who's the quarterback for them? Who's the quarterback for Seahawks?
Sam Darnold.
Hello? What are we talking about? He beat somebody real good. Listen, I got question marks about the Niners. I really do. Because Brock didn't look that great. He keep talking about they win that game. Did he look good to you? Chat, did he look good to y'all?
Did Brock? That's a good question for the chat. Trey, can we ask the chat? Let's put up the first, poll in the chat. Did Brock Purdy look good to y'all?
And
yesterday?
You can't vote unless you watch the game.
Yeah. we had some interesting comments over the past day too about your message on Brock Purdy looking good or not. Game-winning drive. I think a lot of people weren't sticking with that.
My man. Every game ain't gonna be against the Seahawks.
Oh, of course.
That's trying to
10-win
lose.
team last year, Shady.
Trying to lose.
Seahawks were a 10-win team last year, Shady.
Yeah, their quarterback won there. Their quarterback is there now. What's his name?
Sam Darnold.
You know what he does. You know how he looks.
Bro, he won 13 games last year with the Vikings.
And they got rid of him because they know how bad he really is.
Wow.
I mean, hold up. See, you don't got no kids.
You talking crazy.
See, you don't have no children, though.
Okay, what that mean?
Because
What that mean?
when you put faith in somebody, I'm not putting my faith in everybody to watch my children.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? If I got to go to work, I can't just have somebody watching my kid that I don't trust. Would you trust your career in Sam Darnold's hands?
So Brock Purdy.
I won't even look at you.
So Sam Darnold like a nanny.
Is he going to answer it?
So Sam Darnold like a nanny.
Is he going to answer it?
Is he like a nanny, like an au pair? Like, here's the thing. If I'm running to the grocery store, I'm trusting Sam Darnold. I'm going to be right back.
Yeah.
For a season or two.
If you leave it for vacation, though, I can't really trust Sam Darnold
for vacation.
No, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But if I'm running to the grocery store real quick, if I'm running Whole Foods, you know what I'm saying, pick up some sushi, Air One, I'm going to be Sam Darnold all day.
Grocery store sushi?
Well,
you say Erewhon? You go grocery shopping where they got valets?
I thought
that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's
extra rich.
That's
I
super
thought I was
rich.
doing good for myself.
I thought so too.
Wait, so
man.
you go to Whole Foods to get sushi, and then they valet your
He said he go to Whole Foods for sushi, then Erewhon just to mess about.
I don't know what Erewhon is.
He's drinking a Haley Bieber shakes. You ever had one of them, Shady?
Nah.
Pretty good.
Mad.
They're pretty good. Also, around the league, Russell Wilson seems to be getting the starting job for week 2.
He should.
Brian Daboll had something to say.
What Daboll say? What Daboll say?
Media. I'll go and pull up this clip for you guys real quick.
I'm trying to hear it.
I want to know what you guys' thoughts are, though, on him potentially starting week 2. I mean, like, already having this conversation, week 2 cannot be a good thing right now.
Well,
it can't be.
The fact that Daboll had to announce Russell Wilson as the starter lets you know Russell Wilson's leash ain't long at all. Like, you can already hear when the dog's like, it already lets you know Russell Wilson's leash, it ain't long at all. If you got to announce Russ as a starter, but I'll tell you this much.
Yeah. Week 2?
It's New York, though.
Bruh, Russ already in a must-win game. Week 2, I believe they got the Cowboys, if I'm not mistaken. It's already a must-win game.
Where the game at? You don't know?
It don't. To me, it's irrelevant. If you start 0-2, and the Giants, I think, have the hardest or the 4th hardest schedule in all of football. If you start 0-2, you still got to play the Chiefs, and I think you got to play the Broncos. I think they have that whole AFC West division. If you start 0-2, they looking for Jackson Dart. Shady.
Like, we got to be, like, more students of the game. When you watch this Giants game, you can't tell me he's the worst player on the Giants team. That offensive line looked terrible. They were on a goal line, like, or twice, I think, in that game.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get a 1-yard run by the running backs. Why? That's some good running backs.
But why would you?
Because they can't block.
Why are we going to keep starting Russell Wilson, Shady? If they start 0-2, I think you have an 11% chance to make the playoffs, right? So if you start 0-2, your playoff hopes, statistically speaking, are essentially all but dead. Why would you keep starting Russell Wilson?
You put that rookie in there. Nothing changes. Nothing changes.
Excitement.
Now he learns. But that don't. Come on, man. I just feel like they still have a chance. Great defense to get after the quarterback. Give us some time to work. Yeah. Right? I think they did some deep balls. They got, neighbors involved a little bit. You bit off of that, but I just don't want you guys to say, yo, throw Russ to the bench. Yeah. Then we can't see Sierra. I want to see Sierra.
How many games? You know what?
Not my goodies.
I mean, I hear you.
Goodies. Not my, you know what I want to see Sierra, though. Like,
how many games are you gonna give Russ then? 2-5. Like, how many games you gonna give Russ?
Someone getting hydrated.
Bear, how many games you giving Russ a start?
I'm giving Russ a good 4 to 5. I give him a good 4 to 5. We brought you here for a reason. I mean, the thing is, though, you have another vet in that situation. The question for Russ right now is, what are we really getting out of Russ? What level is Russ really playing at? Because I think over the last couple of years, we don't really know if he can tap into that to being that good quarterback.
Hold up, like, bro, what's he supposed to do? Yo, I never thought that the Washington Commanders' defensive line was that great. They look like Warriors, the Avengers last game against the Giants.
They do.
So who you think when they play somebody that got a real good defense? Yeah. Well, how do you think that's gonna go? And we're gonna blame Russ? But the easy way out is because Russ got the name over in New York, and it's the easy way out.
So is it a Daboll issue? Is it a Daboll issue? Because this is offensive issues.
Good question.
Year in, year in, year
That's
again.
A good question.
For them, and they've gotten rid of Saquon. They got wide receivers now that they're drafting. They got neighbors in. I understand when you had Slayton and you said my offensive line wasn't there and Andrew Thomas wasn't healthy and whatnot. Now you have the pieces. You have 3 quarterbacks in your room that you think could start football games for you, and you still can't put a good product on the field.
What was it? The best tackle they got is Thomas, right?
Yeah, he didn't play. He didn't play.
Yeah. Like they were. Listen, man.
That's true.
I watched the game, and they was not even blitzes, like simple stunts. They couldn't even block that.
Here's all I know.
That's four defensive linemen.
You shouldn't have to reaffirm who your starter is in week 2 in the NFL. I'm just letting y'all know it's true.
Well, what they asked the brother.
Sure. But who else? What other coach? Because every coach went to the podium outside of the 2 that played tonight.
Well, it's New York, though.
What other coach went to the podium after week 1 and had to rename their starter?
I know one thing.
What other coach?
You played in with Cleveland?
Yes, sir.
The media's cool, right?
Yep.
You played Philadelphia. You played there. You see the difference.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. New York is like that.
I get Miami
Next
one more
week they're gonna say, "Hey, Daboll, you think this is your last game?" Like they're gonna ask you stuff like that.
What else popping on Twitter, bro?
I do want to quickly talk about the poll that we had. Did the Brock Purdy look good to y'all yesterday? 58% said no. They agree with you, Shady.
Man.
They agree with you, Shady.
You stop and you stop. I told y'all we're gonna start keeping tallies of how many times the chat agrees with me. That's 3-0. Am I tripping?
Yeah, you are undefeated with the chat. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm the people's champ. Me and the people got a different type of core right here. All right.
Alpha had a good comment too. He said Purdy's a victim of having a team that made him look great. Him and Goff in the same situation, balled out, but now they're crumbling.
Hold on. I'm gonna talk to Ryan.
Not my goodies.
I'm used to talking to Shady and I'm used to talking to Care Bear. Let me talk to you, Alpha. How you gonna say that Brock Purdy was a product of the system when against the Green Bay Packers, Brock Purdy had to put the team on his back. Against the Detroit Lions in the playoffs, Brock Purdy had to put the team on his back. Remember, Deebo Samuel got hurt when it mattered most against the Lions. Remember, Deebo Samuel got hurt when it mattered most against the Packers. Remember, Brock Purdy came back against the Detroit Lions, one of the biggest comebacks in NFC Championship game history. But you're going to say that Brock Purdy was a backpack? No, sir. Brock Purdy said, hey, y'all go ahead. I got broad shoulders. That's what happened. Let me go ahead and correct Alpha. I'm going to start having to address people in the YouTube comments. I'm used to addressing Shady. I'm about to start having to address y'all directly.
Yeah, that's how, I mean, they might have to listen to you. They're definitely going to disagree with you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been seeing the comments. No, I did want to talk about the Raiders, though, however. The Raiders are getting some buzz right now.
They got a dub.
Pete Carroll, they went out there. They got a dub. Rookie running back looked decent. Geno Smith, though, is being called an ethical hooper. They're calling him ethical hoops. No Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hold on. Quick pause. Addressing Aaron Jones is going to be calling into the show soon.
Okay.
He's going, let me make my contacts with my contacts.
Go.
Okay.
Aaron Jones with the touchdown catch today.
Okay, back to Geno Smith and back to these Raiders. 2-5, what you think?
I got to apologize to Geno Smith. Geno, I apologize, brother. I wasn't familiar with your game. Geno's pretty good, bro. Right? And see, with me is, when you was bad for so long and you find a way to get good, I respect that. He's a lot better now, right? He's taking a team that's not really that good, the Raiders, and he's showing winning football.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, the Patriots is bad too, though.
They are. They
bad too,
But
bro.
here's my thing. This is a huge win for the Raiders.
It is.
A gigantic win for the Raiders. Because you do not know how many dubs the Raiders are going to get this year. Get those dubs while you can.
The easy ones.
Get the easy ones. And get the dubs where it's like, okay, let's make Drake May, he's still young. I think he's in maybe his 5th or 6th start ever. He ain't started 17 games. I know that. I don't know all the games he started. Get the dubs while you can. Pete Carroll, 73 years old. Get the dubs while you can. To me, this is a big win for the Raiders because it's a win.
Yeah.
And I think they got about 8 to 10
And it's hard
wins
to win in the league. People, I hate when people is like, oh, man, they lost. I say, yo, it's so hard to win in the NFL because everybody is really professionals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in high school, they were like real dominant. In college, they were real dominant. So it'd be hard to really win.
Have we been sleeping on Geno Smith 2-5? Because I will say.
I was snoring. Oh. Yeah, I was snoring on the brother. But he woke me up.
He woke you up.
And I respect that.
Geno Smith got a bad rap with the Jets, but a lot of quarterbacks got bad raps with the Jets. You know what I mean? Like,
well, it wasn't really his fault. He got his jaw broke.
Yeah, he did.
By one of his teammates. So how am I play my own guy? I can't even talk because my jaw's broke.
Yeah, did. But he was sorry before the jaw got broke.
It's hard to get your jaw broke, though. That's
by your teammate, too.
The dude's name was IK.
IK, you Nigerian cat. You know we be breaking jaws around here.
Oh, he a Nigerian?
That's what y'all be doing?
No wonder he had
you specifically, that's what y'all be doing.
Bro was like this, though. He was like, yeah, what's up, Shady? I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Care Bear, how you feel about, it seems like we'll have Aaron Jones in about 10 to 15 minutes. He's literally in the locker room right now.
And he was balling today.
He got himself a tug. Care Bear, what you think about Geno, bro?
I think Geno is an incredible talent. I think he finally got to Seattle and got that opportunity to shine. I think as a passer, though, elite. I think he's actually elite. I think he could be in that upper echelon. Has he had the surrounding talent to be able to compete at that level? I don't think so. But he's gonna go out there and win you football games. Yeah. That's a valuable trait.
Go ahead. Shady call time. Shady call time.
Wait, man. I was with you.
Okay.
You said elite
thrower of the football. I don't know if he's an elite all-around quarterback that's going to be able to go out there and win games, extend plays with his legs over and over and over again. But I think as a thrower of the football, he's elite.
Why can't we just say he's playing really good? He is a good quarterback.
I'm trying to give a man credit.
I know, but the word elite,
I'm from the younger generation.
What's wrong calling Geno Smith elite?
I mean, because y'all know who's elite in the NFL. Y'all know who elite is. Yeah. Elite are like the all-pro players.
But here's what I hate about what Shady. Viewers at home, I hate when Shady does this. You can have elite attributes and not be elite. You feel me? Like, she can have an elite smile. She can have elite hair. She can have elite skin. You know what I'm saying? She can have an elite figure.
Elite walk.
Elite all the things.
The way she speak might be elite.
Elite.
You know what I mean? Come on.
Now, it don't mean she elite.
You cooking.
But there are elite attributes to her that we're acknowledging. Yeah. So all we saying is Geno Smith got some elite attributes. I'm not sitting here saying Geno Smith is elite.
The chat's cooking with you. They're with you. Like, he's not elite. Patrick Mahomes is elite. I'm not saying he's a top 5 quarterback in the league. I'm saying he has an elite arm. I think he can create plays downfield.
He is okay. He's good though. I'm saying he's a good quarterback. He's finally changed my mind. He's a good quarterback.
Thank you. Thank you. At least I got Shady. Every now and then to convince Shady, you just got to give Shady a, you know what I'm saying, an analogy compared to a her. Yeah. He starts picturing the hers, and then Shady starts picking up what you putting down. That's really what it comes down to. Oh, what we got? What we got, Care Bear? What we got?
So Justin Fields has been getting a lot of love recently, and his head coach Aaron Glenn, joined the chain. They did end up losing. They did end up coming up a little bit short, but at the same time, he did look more impressive, and head coach Aaron Glenn did have a little bit to say about it.
Aaron Glenn has something to say. Ron, we ready? Well. We wrong? Yeah, let's see what Aaron Glenn had to say, man.
It's a long question.
Well, guys, that's who he is. I mean, I think each one of you guys were dogging him all during preseason about what he can't do, and I think he just showed what he can do. So, and we're all going to say this, that there are some things that he could have done better, and obviously he's going to feel the same way. But man, this is a step-by-step process, and we know that he's not done with his progression as far as getting better. So the only thing that we're looking at is, man, just continue to be efficient, continue to be yourself, and don't let any outside noise try to distract you from what you can be.
I like that. I like him.
Now, here's why I love that is, one, Justin Fields played a phenomenal game. They lost, played a phenomenal game. But two, Aaron Glenn is in it for the long haul. He's like, if I can convince Justin Fields that he's good, I'm going to get my defense right. Aaron Glenn's a defensive-minded coach. I'm going to get my defense right. Shady, I was rewatching it today. The Jets had the most balanced offense in all of football through week 1. All of football. Eagles included, Bills included, Ravens included. I mean, the Jets put up, I believe, roughly, I think it was 394 yards of offense, but running and passing, incredibly balanced. And then the offensive line was mauling people. If the Jets offense can keep playing like this with this rushing attack, they're going to be dangerous so long as their defense gets right. Remember, they put up 32 points.
Yes, they did.
They lost because their offense gave up, or their defense gave up 34. Remember, there was a fumble. I think it was Xavier Gibson. It was either on a punt or on a kickoff. If not for that fumble,
got him back in the game.
Yeah, that's what put the Jets. That's what put the Steelers back in the game. Shady, this Jets offense looked good, bro.
Yeah, it did, man. I just got some question marks though, right? Because we look at the Steelers, they got all these players now, right? But if you guys remember, last year they averaged 35 points.
Yeah.
They was giving 35 points last year to the Steelers defense. They gave up 34 to the Jets.
32, yep.
Or 32. Another thing is this. If they can't run the ball like they ran for 200 yards, something like that, are they going to be this good as an offense? Because you start running the ball, now I got to watch out for the running back, the RPOs. Now I got to play, actually got to throw the ball like that. What happens when you have a game like the Vikings did or a game like the Bears where it's a tough defensive game? Now I got to throw the ball. Before I crown this young brother, he had a really good game. But I need to see him throwing the ball downfield. I seen, maybe 2 shots? Everything was like 3rd and 3s, 3rd and 2s. So we're going to find out.
Hey, before we move on, Trey, make sure you let the people know on social media, Aaron Jones, Vikings running back, will be joining the show. Didn't want to, he getting dressed in the locker room right now. But Aaron Jones, Vikings running back, exclusively joining the Speakeasy straight off the dub. He had an incredible catching touchdown. Also had a couple rushing yards, a couple big plays for that Vikings team. He made that play to put that game away. He definitely did look good. So Aaron Jones will be joining the show YouTube chat. Make sure you text your homies. Watch it. Ain't nobody else going to be watching him. We're getting him as soon as he gets done getting dressed in the locker room.
I guarantee you this. You want to make a bet?
What's that?
You want to make a bet?
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee that Aaron Jones, when he gets on the set, he's going to have a hat on. You want to take that bet?
Shady's disrespectful.
Wait. No, well, I'm saying this because I never see him without a hat.
Yeah, but that's because some people got different hairlines.
Well, that's not true.
It is.
Well, my hairline's kind of messed up. I wear it like this.
Yeah.
What else is on
Stephen
the
A. Smith never got a hat on. His hairline is.
What else is on the menu, Care Bear?
Yeah, no. Speaking of leaning way back, I don't even know how I was gonna tie that in. That was just crazy. That was crazy to say. You should drink for that. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty wild. That was pretty crazy.
What I do? He made the joke. I said I never seen him without a hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
That
was a non-drinking offense.
I feel you.
That was a non-drinking offense.
Yeah, I just never seen him without a hat.
That was a non-drinking offense.
We had him on the show. Before we did it, he had a.
You know what? I'm gonna go no hat. I'm gonna go headband. I'll put 200 on it. I'll go 200 on it. You going to have him going headband. Make sure y'all watching. Hold Shady accountable.
Hold on.
Hold Shady accountable.
Wait, time out.
Shady said Aaron Jones is going to join the chat with a hat.
Wait, hold on.
I'm saying Aaron Jones is going to join with a
That's
headband.
the same. Wait, hold up, sir. Hat, headband, something on your head.
Ask the chat. Is a hat and a headband the same thing?
Bro.
This is the first one you're going to lose. Is a hat and a headband. Trey asked the chat.
Don't even put it in the chat. I like romance. 100%. I'll take the bet.
$200. $200.
Unbelievable. But I was going to say, fellas, we did have our first trade mid-season. After week 1, Philadelphia Eagles traded for Tank Bigsby from the Jacksonville Jaguars for a 2026 5th and 6th round pick.
That's big.
What do you guys make of this?
Hold on.
Can we do shots?
Already?
Hey, bro.
We're not there yet.
Listen, true story. You know I'm tough on the guys I grade. I DM'd this young brother before this trade. Last year, I said, young boy, you going to be special. And he's an Eagle now.
But what? Why we got to take a shot for that?
Oh, because it's my team.
Oh, he wants to take a celebratory one.
Yeah, my team. Y'all want to
Yeah.
Eagles, birds, green, it's.
So is he going to be Eagles don't need a difference maker. So I don't even want to ask is he going to be a difference maker.
Yeah, we do. When Saquon comes out for a blow, when he's carrying the load, we need the backup coming there and ball out.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
We're a team.
Yeah, that was a possible offense, but that's fair.
So no shots.
It was a possible offense for sure. But
yeah, no, that was an interesting one. Yeah, no, for sure.
I think I don't. Here's what I love about Howie: always aggressive, all the time. Howie Roseman, general manager for the Eagles. Every general manager needs to learn how to behave like Howie Roseman. He saw the Eagles coming off a Super Bowl. He said, you know what? Pass rush not good enough. Let me go sign Zadarius Smith. Will Shipley got hurt. I think 4th round pick from last year out of Clemson. He said, oh, our running back's hurt. Let me go trade for one and Tank Bigsby. Let me go trade for one. And mind you, this dude Tank, he a dog now. ETN went for $160 last game, I believe. That's the only reason they traded him. Don't get it twisted, Eagles fans. Tank is a dog now. He a real dog.
All gas, no break. You know what I mean? That's how he got a big plaque in his room that says, all gas, no break. So all the single men out there, hey, bro, keep shooting. hey, keep shooting. You know what I mean? You might not got her. But you will get somebody.
You will get somebody. I mean, I like the way Will Shipley looked out there too. So it was
he
kind of
looked good.
confusing. He looked great.
Yeah,
he looked great. They used him sparingly on that first drive, and you didn't see him the rest of the game. But he was cooking my Cowboys during that game.
Care Bear, what else we talking about?
We also got some breaking news. If you guys were watching, Lamar Jackson got shoved by a Buffalo Bills fan sitting front row during the game last night. He also pushed DeAndre Hopkins in the head, and it has been revealed that he is indefinitely banned from the Bills and NFL stadiums. You know, do you think this punishment was good? Do you think it was harsh?
That's harsh.
You think it was harsh?
That's harsh.
You can't be shoving people, though.
Wait. Hold up, my man. What gives you the right to put your hands on me?
You don't got the right to, but you gonna ban him indefinitely from every stadium, 2-5?
Okay, that's bullcrap. You know why? Because how they know who he is?
They gonna get your license, your passports.
And what's that mean? I get tickets to people all the time. I get the ticket and I send it to them.
That's
how they
fair.
gonna know?
Here's my thing. Here's why I think it's harsh, though, for real. This is part of what makes sports great, especially like when you on the road. When you on the road, it's literally us versus the world. Now, fans shouldn't put their hands on you. Absolutely not. Of course not. But a part of what makes, to me, sports great, and I loved playing on the road more than I love playing at home, is you dealt with BS like this. You dealt with nonsense like this. Like, it literally is us versus the 80,000 around us plus the 53 on the other sideline. No, the fans should have, be suspended for a game, 2 games, 3 games. But, like, you going to suspend them for the rest of the season from every stadium?
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm wholeheartedly on board from this. You have fans that are throwing stuff at people. You have fans that are screaming obscenities. That's one thing, right? But I'm telling you right now, doing the most of actually putting your hands on someone, a completely different thing. An absolutely completely different thing, and you should 100% be indefinitely banned from any NFL stadium.
Hold on.
If
Shady,
you're putting your hands on
you
athletes.
Remember, though, after the Eagles played the Washington Commanders one game you was playing, you grabbed a flag from a fan, you grabbed the flag, you threw it on the ground, you stepped on it, you stomped on it, you did all those things.
That's right.
If you can interact with the fans in a disrespectful manner.
That's right.
Obviously, you didn't abuse anybody, you didn't hit nobody in the head, but if you can interact with a fan in a manner, why can't they do the same?
Come on, man. What's Lamar Jackson making? $200 million?
$200 million.
They here to see him, man. He is the show. Why are you touching me? And then another thing is, like, I was joking with the fan. I did all that to their flag, but I gave it back to him. That dude was slapping them on their head. You don't even know me.
Yeah.
Hell nah. He should not be allowed to go to no more games. I'm cool with that.
If you was Lamar Jackson, do you actually care? Like, do you actually care?
He actually put his hands on him. Lamar Jackson actually went up there and shoved him. We're talking about the MVP of the NFL getting shoved by a fan on the front row. Absolutely. Get him out of here. You're not able to put your hands on me. And he's lucky. I know where Lamar Jackson's from. I think we all know where Lamar Jackson's from. He lucky it wasn't a right hand that came out of there as fast as he be hitting the hole.
Fair.
I'm being honest. Like you can't. In no world can someone on the street come up and push you right in your chest like it's nothing and face no repercussions.
Come on, man.
But it's just that the repercussions is just severe. That's all I'm saying.
It should be. It should be. You bought that ticket. You decided to overstep your boundaries and go shove someone. If he ran on it, look, if a fan goes and runs on the field, he's going to be banned indefinitely from NFL stadiums.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You put your hands on someone, a player, even opposing team or not, you can yell whatever. That's all within good fun. That's being an NFL fan. Putting your hands on someone, you should absolutely face the wrath.
Hey, what else we got, bro? Did you see that Keon Coleman I want to ask Shady this specifically. I want to ask Shady this specifically because Keon Coleman was iced out.
Is that Jesus?
I seen this
That
joint.
is Jesus.
Oh, that's Jesus.
Shady, too much?
Bro, Jesus is never too much. I watched Jesus do a lot of great things, right? Turn water into wine.
You watched him do that?
Well, through different like movies and stuff like that.
Okay.
I watched him, do a lot of things. All right.
Walked on water.
He did so many miracles, you know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about that. But what's wrong with having a big piece of Jesus on your chest? Because I'm always praying. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all mad about that?
No, I'm not mad about it at all. As a matter of fact, I want one myself. Shady, I've heard that you have the money to supply a chain of such
But you
nature.
know, when I see that, it makes me want to thank the Lord.
It does.
Here's my thing, though, 2-5. You got a big Shady chain, but I just think, like, does Jesus need to be that iced out?
Jesus should be iced out.
Like that?
Oh, man, I love my Jesus. Yes, he needs to be iced out. I got a cross in my neck. Yeah, I'm saying.
Hello.
Come
Right
on,
there.
what you can't see?
Right there.
Hey, Aaron Jones, literally, I supplied him the wrong FaceTime link. He is getting the right FaceTime link here as we speak. In the meantime, do we need to take shots?
I think we should. Actually, I don't think we need to.
Okay.
I don't think we need to at all. Actually,
went off the deck.
Actually, I think
chat?
we're gonna get things going right here. We did have some super chats
Okay.
earlier, but before we get to those super chats, we got
I see you. That boy went off today, yeah. Rookie quarterback and all that. I'm gonna carry the load today. That's what running backs gotta do. If it's not on the ground, it gotta be in the air. It got to get done. He a different type of ball.
Hey, hold on. Before we get started,
Appreciate
bro.
that.
You
already know.
You in the Speakeasy, and Shady and I made a bet. We made a bet about you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Shady said you finna show up with a hat. I said you was finna show up rocking the swagged out headband. I don't know if a beanie count as a hat or a headband.
It's a iced out beanie.
Oh, no, look. I told you. I knew it. That's his trademark. That's his trademark. I know my boys.
Texas right there, baby. El Paso.
See me at a game, I got it with me.
Hey, bro, you in the Speakeasy. Talk to us. How did the dub feel? Bro?
The dub felt great. You know, we didn't start off the way we wanted to. Started off slow, but we was able to pick things up late in the game and really catch the momentum at the right time and finish it. You know, the best thing about it is that we're confident we didn't play our best ball, but we got it done. We know there's a lot of room for improvement, but when we needed it, we got it done. We fought through adversity. We overcame some things, and that's what good teams do. So if we want to be a good team, that's what we have to do. We got to be able to overcome things, overcome adversity. When the momentum's not on our side, find a way to get it back on our side, and I feel like we did that. Chicago played a great game today, though.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask this question. So knowing that it was JJ's first game as a starter, right, and you're on the road, did you and Mason know that y'all would have to contribute like a lot today for y'all to get this win?
Yes and no. Coach was like he wanted to, even a run in the pass. So we knew we would have some sort of role, but probably not as much as we did. But I'm never complaining. I'm never
Right.
complaining. I love getting the ball in my hands, like you said, whether it's running it or through the air, getting it out in space. I'm just ready to make a play.
Hey, let me ask you this, bro. What did you tell JJ after he threw that pick six on the road, first start? He probably thinking, man, I can't lose this game for my squad. You a vet. You won a lot more games than I can even count. What did you tell JJ McCarthy after that pick?
I just told him, I said, "You're good, baby. We right here with you. We got your back. On to the next one. Let that one go." But he was already on the sideline like, "My bad. I can't do that. I can't turn over the ball and allow a pick six. Like if it's gonna be a turnover, like no turnovers at all. But if it's gonna be a turnover, I can't let it go for six." Yeah. Just kind of on himself hard, and we're like, "Bro, let it go. We got you." But it was a moment that stuck out to me. It was in either late third, early fourth. We were still down, and JJ runs in the huddle, and he after a TV timeout, he looks at us and he's like, "Is there any place else you guys would rather be?" I'm like,
"That's what he said."
That's what he said.
I got goosebumps.
And we was still down. We was down. We haven't really caught our momentum yet, and I'm like, wow, like this. And I've been telling people he's different up here, but that to me that showed gratitude and presence. Like, be present where your feet are. You damn right. There's no other place I'd rather be. I didn't dream to being on this field. So this is my opportunity. You right. Let me go make the most.
Hey,
of it.
what you mean? Elaborate on that. When you say he's different up here, because people watching don't know what you mean. Elaborate on that.
He's mentally like he's different up there mentally. Like he's I would say he's very mature for his age mentally. Like just how he goes about his business, the way he sees things, the things he was like last year when he was out, he was scouting all the defenses and scouting the DBs and putting stars on them and ranking them like on his own. So he's very calculated in what he does, but I love being around him. He's so smart, and I pick his brain sometimes.
So you playing with one of the great players of all time, Aaron Rodgers, right? And JJ being a young quarterback in this game, have you been helping him out or kind of giving him like different secrets or advice coming from Aaron, watching him every day, to seeing a kid like JJ to help him out?
More so just in the confidence. The same way I tried to do with Jordan Love. Just instill that confidence, that belief. Because once they got that confidence and that belief, they start playing with that swagger, and then it's all flowing for them. So letting them know that, hey, I'm here to make your job easier. However that may be, if it's helping you in protection, if it's if it's seeing a safety come down, whatever it may be, I'm here to make your job easier. Like you said, I've played for a while, so I've been able to see a lot of different things that the defenses do over time.
Hey, bro, before we let you go, answer me this. I was telling Shady when you scored that touchdown on, I would call it like a flag route out the backfield. Talk me through what the defense was in. What did you see? When did you know you were going to score? Did you know you was going to score as soon as you broke the huddle and you said, oh, I got this linebacker and, man, he flat-footed. It's blouses. Talk us through the play.
So originally when we called the play, JJ was like, hey, if you open, I'm gonna throw this thing to you. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm going to be ready. And then, so as I'm arc releasing, I'm seeing
44.
Tremont Edmonds.
Okay.
Tremont Edmonds.
43.
He was kind of over me. 49. He buzzed out to the flat. So I'm like, are they in man or zone? But then 44 tried to match me, and as I'm still working vertical, I see Brisker, the safety. He was kind of on that side, but he left with one of the receivers. And as soon as he left with one of the receivers, I said, "Oh yeah, this ball's coming to me." And next thing I know, it's up in the air and coming down, and we scoring a touchdown.
It's crazy because you had a fly route to the left. That's how it is. He in the locker room getting love. But yo, I thought you had him beat. I thought he could have threw that. That could have been a touchdown on the pass interference you had. Oh yeah,
I had to come back to it for a little bit. But we got the penalty.
I thought he could score that.
Able to get a first down.
But before you leave, I want to ask you this though. Where do you see this team going? Young quarterback that shows some guts, that shows some good defense, can run the ball. Obviously got one of the best receivers in the game, right? Great backfield. Where do you see this squad going?
Wherever we want to go, we just got to handle business. We gotta be on top of things. you're in control when you step on the field. When you step in that facility every day, it's about getting better every day, making that progress. Not like, oh, I don't want to be here. Oh, this is just another practice. No, we're here to get better. We're here to improve. And this has to be a daily thing. And if you get 1% better every day, when you look up, you'll be right where you want to be.
My dog, salute. You talking like a champion. You got one in the future. Hey, appreciate you taking the time, bro.
I appreciate y'all for having me in the Speakeasy. That's
You already know what it is.
sir.
You already know what it is. All right, bro.
Yes, sir.
Love. Hey, that's Aaron Jones, NFL vet. Got a dub tonight.
True running back. He does it all.
Like Shady said, does it all. Catches the ball, rushes the ball. One of the most well-rounded backs in the last 5-10 years, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. And he's still doing it.
No doubt about it.
And
hey.
God, and Jesus, he blessed us all with that chain. He did. I keep thinking about that Coleman chain.
I mean, honestly, y'all were in between. You had the hat, he had the bandana. It was kind of an in between.
It wasn't in between.
The chat saying it was in between too.
Okay,
so we right down the middle.
So it wasn't a hat.
Wait,
actually,
wait.
No. Let's drop a poll in the
Drop
chat and
a
see
poll,
what they say.
Wait.
I was gonna give y'all.
Wait. I got a question though. A serious question because I hate when I win and you lose and you want to like fight about it.
They got to decide.
Time out real quick. I'm from the East Coast.
Yep.
You from Texas.
Yep.
You move out to LA. I watched you get the LA hat beanie thing.
Yeah, a beanie's not a hat.
Bro.
A beanie is not a hat.
I'm from the East Coast. We wear hats. We call them scullies.
Yep.
That's a hat.
A beanie is not a hat. A beanie is a beanie.
It
has its own separate name.
Wait. He had a hat on though, right?
A hat has a brim.
Wait. No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
I'm not gonna lie, it's closer to a hat than it is a bandana. If I really think about it,
It's the same thing.
A bandana don't even go around your head.
Think about this. A hat has a brim, and a bandana don't have a top. It's literally the same thing. Chat, don't mess me up, chat.
Bro,
don't mess me up, chat.
A bandana and a hat. That's closer to a hat than a bandana.
That's a lie. You dropped the poll?
Let us know in the chat. We got the other AJ said beanies keep my head warm. Hat do not.
Thank you.
What's a bandana do?
The Traveler CPA said a beanie is a hat, bro. Lil DeOne said a beanie is a type of hat. Another one said it's a hat. It's
we
not
gonna wait on the poll.
Nothing's a bandana though.
We gotta take shots before we get about this.
It's time.
Super chats?
Oh yeah, no, we do.
We got some super chats.
We got a couple of super chats to get to.
We got some super chats.
We got a couple of super chats to get to. Speak Beats asked earlier in a super chat, a $5 super chat, asked the chat if Brock is better than Caleb. So we did. The results were a resounding yes. 83% of our chat thinks that Brock Purdy's better than Caleb Williams. I mean, the dude's been to a Super Bowl. Come on now. What are we talking about?
Who asked that question?
What other super chats we got, bro?
Speak Beats. And also, we got Jamel Wright with a $5 super chat. You know what he asked for?
Super chat.
You want to know what he asked for?
What he asked for?
Shots.
Brother asked for shots.
He said shots.
Hey, that's my brother.
If he asked for shots,
that's my brother.
He asked for
you
shots.
give him shots.
What's his name?
Jamel Wright.
Jamel Wright. You probably still on the bar just leaving the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He wants shots right now?
He wants shots.
The shots you gonna get.
Get the
Put
glass.
the shots out. Go ahead, hand you these.
Yo, you know what we need in the Speakeasy?
What we need?
We need.
What we need all three of them for?
Oh no, he gonna pour me.
We need a beautiful girl to do the shots.
Hey,
that's not in the budget, Shady.
It's not in the budget.
I'll cover that part. I'll cover that. You the boss.
A beautiful woman is not in the budget of this show.
Wait.
My dogs is in the budget. Care Bear in the budget. My dog Trey off camera, he in the budget.
Yeah.
But we ain't a beautiful woman was not in the budget.
I'm gonna do a little because I got a lot right here.
I respect it. I respect it. Hey, you know what? Not just taking shots. We should do a whole segment around these shots.
We should.
We should do
we
a whole.
Absolutely should.
Who asked for it again? What was the name?
That was Jamel Wright.
Jamel Wright. Just for you. We gonna do a whole segment, a whole take shot segment, just off top of the dome. Can we create it, Rome, just for Jamel? Can we create it just for Jamel? We gonna do a whole.
We gonna go and take some shots.
Shots segment just for my dog Jamel.
I think we should take some shots. It was the first weekend of NFL football. It's been amazing. What a start to the year. What a start to a brand new show. But you know what we got to do? We got to keep it real here in the Speakeasy. That's what we always do.
Why would you do that?
Here's a shot, Acho. That's for you.
Oh my goodness.
Why would you?
Acho don't be used to it, man.
No, I just gotta get a shot. Hey,
you got him ready.
Jamel, it's for you, brother. Hey, easy in the toast because a lot of
right.
Who you taking the shot at?
You want me to go first? I'll go ahead and go first. I'll take my shot. I am taking my shot at Buffalo Bills fans. Not only did you guys just have someone indefinitely suspended from all NFL games, not only did you guys leave during one of the most miraculous comebacks we've ever seen in a season opener ever, you also got called out by your MVP for for being bad fan. Come on, man. I'm taking a shot at y'all right now.
Oh, Josh did that?
Yeah,
Josh called him out. Hold on. What Josh say? I need this volume.
We got to get some audio in here. Josh is letting them know. See if we can get volume right here.
People that left the stadium, that's okay. We'll be fine, but have some faith next time. Our team quit. I think there's people that left the stadium.
You had a former MVP?
Take a shot.
Former MVP? Yeah. Come on now. And he should not be calling you out for leaving the stadium early. Yeah, you look like real. Miami, Buffalo. That's better. You're better than that.
You might do be leaving.
Who you taking the shot at, bro?
Wait, did you pour some out?
No, bro. I just
wait. I put that. I got the replay. Don't make me do that.
When Jesus did that water and the wine thing, he did that whole evaporation thing.
You ain't him. You was not him.
You know, I'm gonna take my shot first. I'm gonna take my shot at the Cleveland Browns kicker.
Wow.
The Browns, they held Joe Burrow to, I think, 7 yards in the fourth quarter or in the second half, and the kicker missed a field goal, and the kicker missed an extra point, and the Browns lost by the exact margin that the kicker's misses would have allowed the Browns to win by. What's the kicker's name even? Andre Smith.
Andre Smith.
Andre Smith.
I don't know.
I'm taking Andre Smith.
Schmidt.
Honestly, you missed the kicks. We don't even need to know your name. I'm going to take that shot for that for Andre.
Wow.
Well, first of all, bad karma.
What happened?
You ain't play Shador Sanders. Okay. John Morton. Where's my onesie? John, a lot of respect for you, brother. Now you were over there with the Denver Broncos, right? You were the pass coordinator. Sean Payton is one of the best coaches in football, right? Mm-hmm. One of the best offensive minds. So you probably learned from him. Okay, fast forward. Then you go over to, who was that?
Ben Johnson?
Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
Right? He's one of the most smartest guys you're going to meet too. Now, when I watch you though, brother, what play calls we doing?
Yeah.
Huh? Did you watch the game?
I watched the game.
You ain't watch the game?
I watched the game.
Did you watch the game?
I watched the game.
What are we doing? Acho? How they going to win like that?
That's why you got to take the shot.
Nasty performance.
Because I'm thinking like, yo, Ben Johnson put the keys in your hands when he left.
Shady, take the shot.
Nah, but hold up though, real quick, bro. If you with Sean Payton, you learn all that offense over there. Get all that in your mind. Then you go to the Lions with Ben Johnson, you learn all that. Then he leaves, he said, look, bro, these are keys, bro. Every time I talk to you. And you look like that, the Lions look terrible.
Shady, take the shot.
He had to get it out. We got people in the chat saying we got tea. It absolutely is not tea. I'm from the South, but I don't enjoy it, unfortunately. I just don't. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, it might be time for last call, bro.
It is time for last call. We got our shots out. You guys got your last round in. It has been an amazing opening weekend of NFL football, and we are so pleased to bring you the best show online right now. Speakeasy. You can catch us every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, after the games on Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. And also, we're going to be here on Tuesday and Wednesday giving you guys some good content as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And, fellas, it's time to get out of here.
Yes, it is.
No more football for 2 more days. I might cry, but I need to know, what are your last thoughts here on the first weekend of NFL football?
Last call. 2 things. Number 1, shout out to James Jones for joining the show. Shout out to my dog. Salute. We will have more of him. Number 2, TJ Houshmandzadeh will be in the building tomorrow. TJ, 12-year NFL vet with the Bengals, with the Seahawks, had a couple Pro Bowls to his name. TJ Houshmandzadeh will be in the show. He'll be in the building tomorrow. Set your alerts, set your calendars. Make sure you do all the necessary subscriptions. TJ gonna be in here. We are going live at 7 p.m. tomorrow, live with TJ Houshmandzadeh in the building, baby. That's my last call.
I ain't gonna lie. And TJ probably got more hair than your mama. So make sure you check out my boy. All right, my last shot?
Last call.
Oh, last call, shot. Same thing. As we watch football for the first week, you know what we learned?
What we learned?
It's never over. Never quit.
Yeah.
We watched the Bills against the Ravens, being down all game, and they came back to win. And then we watched this tonight. We watched who was that tonight?
The Bears.
Vikings and the Bears. We watched how the Vikings was down, and they still fall back and they won. So all I'm saying is to all the gamblers out there, all the bettors out there, all the guys that got fantasy football, it's never too late. All right.
Hey, let me get our music, bro, before we close this bar out. Rome, let me get some music, big dog, before we got to get out this bar, bro. You know we can't get out this bar quietly.
Oh, we out? Oh, all right. Last call. You know, last call.
You going to take another shot?
My dad's watching. Can't do it.
Hey, Speakeasy, only place you gonna get athletes from the locker room, from the field suites, from the buses, from the cars. We had Lane Johnson after the Eagles game. We had Deion Dawkins after the Bills game. We just had Aaron Jones after the Vikings game. Come on now, who we gonna have next? It's the Speakeasy.
Holla.
We'll see y'all tomorrow live, 7 Central. Don't miss it. Peace.
Yeah. Too low.